there was a story in Texas where a 2-year-old girl was strangled to death, murdered, police say, by 2 men. Well, we're learning now they were 2 illegal immigrants in the country illegally. Today is June 21st. The Associated Press put an article out about this. I'm going to bring it up on the screen. Take a look right here. I'm going to read it for you. 2 men arrested in strangulation of 12-year-old Houston girl whose body was found in a creek. Okay, that is factual. But there's more to the story that's not being told. I'm going to scroll down here, and they're talking about she was found in a creek. The 2 individuals were arrested. They list them, a 21 and 26-year-old. They face their charges. Jocelyn Nungary is her name. Sorry for pronouncing it wrong. It was unclear if the 2 suspects had attorneys. Her body was found in a shallow water. Police said surveillance footage showed the men meeting up with her before walking to a convenience store. And that's all of the information right there. The 3 men walked to a bridge. It was not known yet if Jocelyn knew the men who were roommates. Okay. Police said the results of sexual assault exam on the victim are pending. Police on Tuesday released photos. Okay. That's the story right there. Okay. At the same exact time, there was another story done. But I want to tell all of you, the Associated Press is basically the gospel when it comes to news. Everyone usually copies what the Associated Press says. So everything you see on your nightly news and your newspapers, you're probably going to see it like this. This is the story that you're going to see of this tragedy. But that's not exactly the story. It is true that all happened, but there's a lot more to the story that you're not being told. I want to bring up, and I give credit to the local television stations in Houston, Texas, because they are telling the truth about what really happened or allegedly happened in this situation. They're giving you all the information. So I want you to go ahead and take a look at your screen right here. This is ABC 13 in Houston, Texas. 2 capital murder suspects were arrested by Border Patrol and released before the girl's death. Here's their pictures. 2 capital murder suspects charged in the death were arrested within the last few months by Border Patrol, but then released. They were in the country illegally. Okay? So, and not only were they in the country illegally, they were in the custody of the government, and then they were released, and then they allegedly killed this child. So that is the information right there. That's their mugshots. I want to show you another article about this that gives more information about what you're seeing. It's Fox News. I know a lot of people don't like Fox News. Some do like Fox News, but they were able to actually give the information about what happened with this. Illegal immigrant suspects lured 12-year-old, tied her up, according to prosecutors. So my question is, why, and I'm not going to give my opinion, even though I probably have a good idea why did the Associated Press not report all that information? And the stories all came out at the exact same time, okay? The Associated Press had the information. They had to have had the information, but they did not put out that information about, A, that they were both illegal immigrants who had entered the country illegally, but that they were just in custody of the U.S. government at the time. Okay? Now, I've been updating this story on my screen constantly today, trying to see if, you know, if the AP is updating it with this new information. The court records are out there. It's all out there now. The AP, they're supposed to be, you know, the gospel when it comes to journalism. I can tell you right now, they're not. 2 men arrested. Their story has not been updated. The Associated Press. Okay? This is a horrible, sad situation, what happened to this girl. And what I'm trying to do is to let everyone know that sometimes there's more to a story. And with this, there's a lot more to this story that's not going out there. So why is the AP not telling the entire story? Is this a narrative? You be the judge. But I do give credit to the other television stations in Houston, Texas, and the newspapers who are putting all the information out there. You know, you're innocent until proven guilty. But I think you, the viewers, the public, deserve to have all of this information. And I am not afraid to call them out when they do not provide you all of that information. There are many great journalists out there who do a great job. But there are some that maybe have their own, narratives or their own ideas. Maybe the AP didn't think that it was important to put that information in there. But as a reader, you would think that you would want all of the information available for a story. Okay? I'm going to continue to, call out what I see may not be right. And when I mess up, I'll admit it too. Make sure you're following me, everybody. Follow me, subscribe. Have a good weekend.